Now it's time for podcast day.
You can't see your feet in this camera shot, can you?
No.
Good, because no one watches trotters on camera.
Now it's time for podcast day. And it's podcast day.
Just checking, you can't see Dan's trotters.
I was going to say it's only been since February. But nice to see you all again.
I've just realised I've not got my engagement ring on. Don't worry, we're still together. But my fingers keep swelling in the night, so...
Wishful thinking.
Yeah, wishful thinking. We haven't done a podcast episode.
That is because Lauren Saddington is a nightmare. For a couple of months, I was like, should we do a podcast? No. No, I'm not feeling it. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Right, it's because I've just been a very tired pregnant girlie.
Yeah, you're carrying a human.
I'm carrying a whole human. So we've got loads to catch up on you with because we've literally not done a podcast since Africa.
And they are coming weekly now. We've set up. We've set up a get ready with me room for Lauren.
Yeah, we are.
We're gonna film up there because the lighting's really good.
Yeah. So we've got loads to catch up on that wedding and stuff. But we thought we would dedicate this episode, much to Dan's enjoyment, because he hates talking about the wedding and the cost.
Don't.
You do.
I've now made a rule where this happened in the airport, and Lauren was like, "So the wedding," and I was like, "Oh, what do you think about Marcus Rashford potentially leaving Manchester United?" And she was flummoxed, and I'm like, "That's how I feel when you ask me about the wedding."
Is flummoxed a word?
It actually is a word.
Okay, flummoxed it is, guys. No, so we have got lots to talk about.
Yeah,
but
we have.
We've decided to dedicate this episode to baby because we've got so much to talk about, and I get so many questions daily.
Okay.
So I thought we would start with finding out I'm pregnant because, do you not even know? Have you forgot?
What?
How I found out I was pregnant this time. So we both actually...
Yes, sorry.
We both actually felt a little bit ill after Africa.
I was the way you said it, I thought you were like going to bring in a guest and be like, and this is the person. I was like, where's this going?
I'm just saying we found out we were pregnant because we both didn't feel that... We always get dodgy tummies.
We overindulge when we're on holiday.
Yeah.
Is the polite way of saying it.
When we go to countries like Africa, Mexico, you know, the water can be a little bit dodgy and stuff like that. And the ice.
We get a dicky tummy.
We get a dicky tummy. Anyway, mine went on quite a lot.
Considerably longer.
Yeah, than Dan's. I think we both had, let's just say it, we both had the shits.
Yeah.
There's no easy way to put it. I didn't have sickness or anything, just the shits.
Yeah.
But I had that last time I was pregnant in November as well.
Pregnancy, wasn't it?
It was diarrhea and not sickness. Love that for me. But mine went on for about 2-3 weeks after Africa, and I was like, maybe it's not Africa for me. And I took a pregnancy test, and it was the most clearest lines ever.
Yeah, straight away.
Because a lot of people have, and trigger warning, if we will talk about the miscarriage in this episode, most likely, because that leads me on to the miscarriage and everything, and you're gonna have to edit this bit out, Dan, because I've completely lost my train of thought.
I don't do edits.
No, my mind, I've got baby breath. You best edit this out.
I can't edit this out.
You can't edit
We're
this.
uploading tonight, and I've got a haircut at 6:30. This is going on wild.
No, why would I be talking about the miscarriage when it comes to finding out I was pregnant?
Finding out when we were pregnant with first being was similar.
God, like I've just completely lost my train of thought because
We found out very early with both pregnancies. That's what I thought you were going to get at. Like when we did the clear blue thing, it was like 1 week.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to just like take over for me? Because
So, guys, what's going on in current affairs right now?
completely lost it.
So we found out like 1 to 2 weeks after the pregnancy.
No, that was the first one. For this one, it was about 3 to 4
3
weeks.
to 4, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because everyone's been everyone's been asking me. That's what I was getting to.
Here we go.
For God's sake, Lauren. Basically, everyone's been saying, like, how long did it take you to get pregnant from the last miscarriage? Sorry, guys, I'm absolutely all over the place, and I've got hot sweats at the moment as well. So I had my first period in December, so quite quickly, and it was very heavy because it's when I was in Detroit.
I was just going to say that. It was just before Detroit, wasn't it?
Yeah, not in Detroit. I was on my period.
Yes, sorry, yeah.
And then New York, I wasn't because we went to New York the week after. And then January, My cycle must have been all over the place because we followed Flo.
Yeah, we did.
Didn't get pregnant, and I was like, oh, because the first time I got pregnant in
Straight away,
September was straight away, yeah. And then this time, obviously, my cycle must have been all over the place, and then we got pregnant in February because we went to, it must have been the middle of February because I went to Africa in the beginning of March.
Yeah, we did.
And I was 3+ weeks pregnant after I got back from Africa.
Yes. Yeah.
We got there in the end.
Yeah, we did.
Because one of the questions on my Instagram has mainly been like, how long did it take you to get pregnant? Were you taking any vitamins and that sort of thing? I didn't actually take any vitamins to get pregnant.
No.
I've just started taking, well, I've been taking folic acid and all of that throughout my pregnancy.
Off your contraception for a while, weren't you?
Yes.
So
yeah.
you were being very careful, but you weren't on contraception. So
I could have got pregnant at any point.
yeah, you could. So I think maybe that helped a little bit. I think.
Yeah, I hate the pill, and then I was on the coil for 5 to 6 years, got that taken out and thought, do you know what, I'm just going to give my body a massive rest. Because at that point, I thought, if I get pregnant, we're planning on getting a house anyway.
Yeah.
We were probably engaged, so I was just like, if I get pregnant, I am cool with that. Like, we can raise a baby, and I felt confident with that. So, I think not having anything messing with my body, but I didn't take any vitamins leading up to it.
No.
And I've always been relatively healthy. I can be very unhealthy, but I can also be very healthy.
I think as well, obviously with first being, we were actively trying for a baby and we really, really wanted one. And then obviously when we went through that unfortunate circumstance, we were both kind of like, let's try, and if it happens, it happens. We didn't put a lot of pressure on ourselves to get pregnant, I don't think.
No.
Which I think helped a lot.
Because I just kept thinking I've got the whole year and I'm a bit like...
Yeah.
I'm a bit chilled. They can be born at any point. Which leads me on to my next thing that I keep getting asked is, how have we dealt with anxiety through this pregnancy? I get asked this on a day-to-day basis because, oh my God, we thought we were the only people in the world who'd had a miscarriage.
Yeah.
Because we just didn't expect it. And I've seen comments from trolls as well, like ages ago, where they were like, she's so naive to think like she told all the family and friends and she might not. And I'm like, not ever in my wildest dreams did I get pregnant to think I might lose my baby. Like,
No.
You just don't. And then, obviously, I've explained this story on TikTok, but we started seeing the blood and everything, and we were still hopeful.
Yeah.
I knew our friends and family knew we were losing the baby because they were all a bit, go to the doctor.
Yeah.
And we were a bit like Googling things, and sometimes it said it was normal and sometimes it said it didn't. So I just like never went into that pregnancy thinking I'd lose my baby.
No, and I think it was naive of us to not think other people has obviously gone through that. But then I also think it is very naive of people that write comments like that when you do get pregnant, for I would say 99% of the world that really want a baby, you're buzzing and you want to tell people and you want to also share that.
They're the people you're going to tell you've had a miscarriage as well.
Yeah.
So like if I didn't tell your mum I was having a baby, then the first time she'd find out I was pregnant is me telling her I'm losing it. And I don't like that. I would rather people knew and were excited for me, and then I could share my anxiousness of I'm bleeding or whatever with them same people.
I think a lot of the anxiety for me was that whenever you would get like a stomach ache or a rumble, I'd instantly go like, ugh. And then I think going to scans, going forward, you would just kind of, this sounds really bad to say, but being honest, I wasn't excited.
No,
the minute it went, there's the heartbeat, it was like, right, now I'm excited.
Yeah.
Now I'm really, I'm excited now.
I would actually say you've been more anxious than me this pregnancy.
Yeah.
Like people don't think about what the male goes through as well.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. Excuse me.
He will probably do 10 sneezes now. It's really irritating.
Okay.
But I think you've been way more anxious than me. But I will say, I have checked my underwear.
Yeah.
Every single time I've been to the toilet this pregnancy. Even now.
Yeah.
I've literally I've heard a heartbeat yesterday at 25 weeks.
Yeah.
I still check my knickers. I can't help it. It will always, my second pregnancy, third pregnancy, fourth pregnancy, if I have more, I think I'll always look in my knickers now.
I think and I could only ever speak to this from a male point of view because I've never experienced what you experienced, but it is an odd feeling because you do feel like that there is such of that. Pregnancy is a female experience, but obviously you go through it together, and it felt it was an odd odd time for me, I think.
Yeah, I'm like Dan. I wasn't excited for any of my scans. I was excited at the thought Beam was going to be okay.
Yeah.
But then, like, I'm like you, I had to wait until I heard, there's heartbeat, and I needed him to say it.
Excited.
How quick did you need him to say it? As soon as you laid down on the bed, you were like, right, enough of this bullshit. Just tell me there's a heartbeat and I can relax. I can't hear anything you're saying until that.
I should say, because a lot of followers got me onto it and got you onto it, there's a really good charity called Tommy's.
Tommy's,
And even though, like, putting it into the grand scheme of things, we lost our baby very early on, and, you know, people go through much worse experiences than us, but that just being led on to that charity was fantastic.
Tommy's, and then also there's an app called Carrier, which I did a job with them, but I was like, I'm obviously going to do a job with you because you're incredible. It's like similar to Flow, where it like tracks and everything, but it's more based on postpartum, miscarriages, stillbirths, that sort of thing, and it's really, really helpful for women's mental health. So those two things have massively helped.
Yeah, it was really good.
And then also just taking each day as it comes. You're going to have really bad down days.
Yeah.
And you're going to have ups and positives, and you could have another miscarriage, but also you might not. And I don't want women to spend their entire pregnancy, because I'm trying not enjoying it. My best friend, she was like, Lauren, you will spend your entire pregnancy hating life because you've had a miscarriage, and then your baby will be perfectly healthy, and then you'll regret spending the whole time not enjoying it. I think I had another question, because we've had loads of questions on Instagram, but one was like, what's been the best part of pregnancy? And I was like, oh, what a positive question. So I would say, genuinely, apart from the downsides and like the worried, when she kicks...
Yeah, I was going to say kick.
Oh, I get such a buzz, because I'm like, you're there, yay! Yeah. So sometimes I don't now need to wait for the heartbeat at the scans.
No.
Because she kicks me.
I'd say kicks and doing stuff with Bump. Like, we call a Bean, we've always called a Bean, and we're like, oh, we'll do this with Bean, we'll do that with Bean. So I feel like we're having those experiences and enjoying them more so now.
And we're enjoying buying things for her.
Oh, we've got so many books. We've got all sorts.
We're obsessed with Winnie the Pooh stuff. Like, I'd love it for babies, but I said to family and friends, enough of the Winnie the Pooh now. She's going to turn into Winnie the Pooh if we buy her anything else.
I always thought when people said it of like, your kids kind of take over your life and stuff. And obviously with me and the Packers and things like that, we knew when we went to Green Bay we were having a baby. I didn't buy myself anything. I didn't buy a single thing for myself.
But baby's got...
She's got jersey,
a dummy.
shoes, a dummy, a cheese head. I got home and my mum was like, oh, what did you get? And I was like, nothing.
But the baby's got everything.
The baby's kitted out from like the minute she enters the world.
We didn't buy her anything, probably until after the 12-week scan this time.
Yeah, even in Green Bay, I must say I was slightly apprehensive.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy buying it, but I think now, months down the line,
glad you did.
I would kick myself if I didn't do that.
Exactly what my point was of not enjoying your pregnancy, because like you've been through such a traumatic experience, you need to do your best to enjoy every minute.
Yeah, I agree.
Even if something goes wrong, like I've still got a baby inside me, and she's still my baby, and if anything goes wrong, will always be my baby, and I want to enjoy every moment. Like, I bought a Harrods Winnie the Pooh bear for my first baby in November, and I have this weird thing with it now. Every time I look at it, it just reminds me of my first baby.
Yeah.
And it makes me feel a bit, but I'm still glad I bought it.
100%.
Because it still reminds me of that first bean. And we'll never forget that first bean, and it's such an awkward thing when the midwife says, "Is this your first baby?" I never know what to say.
Yeah,
I'm like, not really, but actually, yeah. But yeah, we're just trying to be positive. But the best thing for me is the fact she kicks me about 5 times a day, and I'm like, oh, hi.
Yeah.
And I just, love it. And then every scan, she's been very stubborn. We're quite stubborn people. So I just feel really happy about all of that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Next question.
Okay.
Community questions.
Oh, we're doing questions
They should
now.
have a jingle. Questions with Dan and Lauren.
Why can you only do a theme
It's
tune
ingrained in the head now.
to Strictly Come Dancing? We may as well do questions, because they kind of lead us on to talking about other stuff with the pregnancy. So let's talk about something really positive. Holidays with baby. Where are we taking our first baby on holiday?
Where do you think I...
Disney.
Yes, this is a very short answer to a good question. Disney World.
Yeah, I feel a bit weird taking them away before the 6 months. I mean, it might feel different when she's here.
No, I'd agree
They're
with that.
just so tiny, aren't they?
I feel like if we lived in a world where it was like, money's not an issue, do what you want, work,
Holiday money isn't an issue.
well, work, stuff like that, I would love to have the experience of having baby in Disney World and having the whole baby pictures in front of the castle. It'd be great. And then when they're a little bit older.
Yeah, well, I keep saying to Dan, and I've said it loads of times on TikTok, for me, Disneyland Paris gives me my fix. I don't like these lot, his family are so stuck up, they're like, Paris? Oh, where's Florida? And I'm like, guys, one, I can't handle the bloody heat.
Yes.
And the humidity. Two, it is a massive, massive place. And I would hate to go all the way there.
Baby, stuff like that.
Honey, I ain't going all that way not to go on Velocicoaster. What do you
Paris
mean?
what?
I don't find rides fun on your own. Like,
I have a
woo!
great time.
Did you have a great time, Steve? I know I don't know who you are, but did you have a
Maybe
great
you can
time?
talk about it afterwards. When I'm on a ride, I'm not looking at you to see if you're enjoying it. I'm not like that going,
but what if your ride experience is different to mine?
But it's not the same ride.
No.
Unless it breaks down, it is literally the same ride.
And then you'll be like, mine broke down, and I'll be like,
Then
mine.
you'd ride it again.
Oh, right. But no, I don't agree. So I think Paris is fine.
Yeah, no, listen, I'm not going to turn my nose up at Paris. I would go to Paris.
No, you're not going to, because it's exactly the same, apart from you've got no Animal Kingdom and Epcot.
Is it the same?
Yeah.
Is it the same?
Yes, get off your Florida high horse.
All right.
Bean's not going to Florida till she's 2, probably. Right, unless we get like a trip with Disney, like, hey Disney, are you listening? We need to chill out because Florida's like $2,000 minimum. Paris is what, 400 quid?
You can get to Paris for nothing.
Huge difference. And she's just going to see the castle and Main Street and Hollywood Studios.
Just the castle?
No, I'm saying you've got 2 parks in Paris, Hollywood Studios and Magic Kingdom.
But is it as good?
Yes, it is exactly the same. In my opinion, it is exactly the same, apart from you've got a few things in French, and that's it.
Did they have a haunted mansion?
So they're like, je ne crois.
I'm sorry. My child does not speak French, so we're not going.
Well, it's a great culture lesson for her. She'll enjoy it.
Maybe.
And the characters all speak English as well.
Oh, sorry.
And listen, honey, you get what you give, and we're going to Paris. 6 months old, she's going to Paris. I keep nearly calling her by her name. Do not say her name in this podcast.
We're not set on a name.
We bloody well are.
We have a name that we currently call her.
Right, she gets called Bean mainly.
Mainly, but there is a name out there that we're like, oh, Susan. Or,
Okay, that's my mum's name, so we're not calling her Susan. Okay.
Magdalena, how are you? But the actual... We need a backup just in case.
We do need a backup, but that leads me on to like literally every single question on Instagram was, what are you calling her? And listen, guys, have you ever known any influencer not to drag it out 7 days after birth? Best believe I will be. Get used to it.
We're not even doing that wanky influencer thing. We don't know. We got no idea.
No, we are doing the wanky influencer thing. We're not telling people what she's called till a week after birth because people have got to be like, oh, so what's she called?
Oh, God.
I only left them hanging for the gender till the day after and it killed everybody. So we do have a name.
Yeah, we do.
And it's from a movie. That's all I'll give you.
It was always going to be from a movie.
Yeah, always. But other names that I like, God knows if Dan likes them, he doesn't agree on anything. We liked Jessie.
I was on board with Jessie. I liked it.
But my mum's dog's called Jessie and I don't like Jess. You've always got to think about what they're going to nickname her.
Jess, man.
Jess is like the most common name in the UK. You're right, Jess? No, I don't like it. Anyway, I liked Betsy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dan did it. Dan, it has to be from a movie for Dan.
No. Not necessarily a movie. Something that I like. Maybe it's just me. I don't know why parents would just call their kid a random name. Like, this is Louise. And you're like, well, I don't know.
Because it's a pretty name. It's not got to be from something.
No, but something that you like. We always said, as an example, we liked the name Brody. I think that's a cool name. Like, why? Well, Chief Brody out of Jaws.
I do, but I do feel like you've got to think about the accent as well. Like, you saying any name gives me the ick. Dan, you're like, Brody. Brody.
That's a name where you're like, oh, because of this and this and this. Or,
Rosie.
what did you call your name? Dave. Why? Don't know.
Yeah, true. I kind of get that. Well, it's from a movie
It's
anyway.
from a movie.
Yeah, I liked Nancy. I liked...
Nancy. It reminds me of Oliver Twist and a child
Exactly.
asking for more food. Is what it reminds me of.
Papa, that's how it goes. You said you wanted a movie.
I hate Nancy.
There's loads of names that I liked, but yeah, Dan cannot get on board. And you've not given me any.
No.
You don't have much input. You know in Shaun of the Dead when he's like, feel free to step in anytime.
I don't know what I liked.
Yeah. To be fair, I mentioned this particular name and you were just straight on board.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah. I think a lot of people will like it. And I don't know many as well. I know the odd few. And you've got to remember I'm a children's entertainer by trade.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Like, if I had £1 for every time I heard the name Isabella or Ruby, like, there's so many.
Ruby.
So there's loads of common names. So, yeah, we are pretty much set on a name, but a lot of people have said, have a backup because you might just change your mind. But right now, we don't have a backup.
We don't. If she comes out an ugly little thing, and we're like, ooh.
Will you know your baby's ugly?
Yeah.
No.
They'd be cute. You'd accept it as being cute ugly. But some of these trends that you've been showing me, I've been watching them on TikTok now, and you're like, you didn't think that baby was cute.
No,
you loved it unconditionally.
No.
But you didn't look at it and you're like...
I think they did, because it says postpartum, like, baby thing is wild. Like, you think your baby's proper cute, and it's like, looks like a little...
An egg in a turtleneck.
Guys, let us know whether we'll know our baby's ugly. Please and thank you.
Whilst you get the next question, I'm just going to make sure that we're still recording because there's slight anxiety. We're still going.
We're still going.
Oh, I just stubbed my tongue.
Karma. Which traits do you hope baby girl will inherit from you both?
Oh.
I thought that was a beautiful question.
Lauren's stubbornness.
No, excuse me. I forgot to say, like, can we do positive traits?
Sorry.
Thank you. She will be a type B girly.
She won't.
She will. Do you know what the thing is, right? She could either be type A or type B. Dan's type A plus star through and through. So OCD it hurts.
And listen, we've done a video about this. I'm sorry if I offend you. This whole type, it's not. You're a scruff. Pick your stuff up.
No, we're
Pick your
type
clothes
B.
up off the floor.
No, girlies, we're type B.
You're not. You're a scruff.
We're type B.
You're a scruff.
And I think my child could potentially be type B.
She won't. She'll be type A. She will.
Shut up, Dan. You're too much though. Like, one thing up floor. Why has this not been put away?
Yeah, put it away.
One thing. Let me live.
But the bad thing is, it's not one thing. I found a wet towel the other day that had probably been there for about 3 days.
But sometimes the
and then
irritating
she's got
thing
the cheek
is
to go in and use my towel because my towel is hung correctly drying.
But sometimes the annoying thing is, Dan, you let yourself get away with the odd thing because you never do it.
Yeah, there's a bit of leeway. There's a bit of leeway.
You got a Green Bay Packers parcel the other day from
Yeah.
that brand off season.
Yeah.
It was there for 5 days while you were waiting to take a picture for Instagram.
No. Yours
No.
was.
Because mine didn't get delivered till the week after.
Yours was.
No. Because mine didn't get delivered till the week after, so you're bullshitting.
Hey, let's keep this positive. We're supposed to be positive things.
Yeah, you can't tell Dan off. You can't tell him. But I'm a type B girly and I'm a scruff.
I think for me, and this is a nice thing, I hope that she inherits our like magical side.
Yes.
Because I think one thing, I mean, I get a lot of shit for it, but we are very magical people. We like going to Disney World.
Basically, we've never grown up.
No, but I think that's great.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I think...
It would kill me if she wasn't into anything like that.
Yeah. If that kid isn't into Disney and Harry Potter, what is going on?
Have you seen that TikTok with the Super Nanny? And the girl is actually an adult on TikTok now, where Super Nanny is like Pacific, and the kid's like, Pacific, it's specific. And I'm like, that will be my child. It's not Disney.
Because you're a know-it-all.
No.
You are. You
No.
are the biggest know-it-all. My
Pick your
kid
stuff
best
up.
not be
Pick
a
your
know-it-all.
clothes up.
I would like to think that my child will take my ambition. So, me and Dan...
Okay, Slytherin.
Thank you. I'm ambitious and cunning. We're very similar in some ways, Dan, but we're very opposite in others.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm something, Dan can be the opposite. So one of our opposites is you're very ambitious, but you're also very anxious.
Yeah.
Sometimes Dan can be a bit of a, what if it doesn't work out? Oh my God, you've got so much better at that now. Like, Dan's
Yeah.
like the most positive, ambitious person now ever.
Yeah.
But sometimes you need someone else with you who's
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Because the way we've been brought up is completely different. My mum were like, get out the house and get a job at 16, see ya. So I had no option other than to like do it. Whereas Dan's got a really like, just stay at home, I love you, mum. With nothing wrong with that.
Put a movie on, blanket,
Everybody wants a Rita.
cup of cocoa.
But Susan was like, come on, get out there, graft your arse off, glass collector 16. Yeah, I know.
My child will not be collecting glasses at 16, I'm sorry.
Listen, it gave me character. I was cleaning sick up from people at 3 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, we're very opposite in some ways.
Yeah.
But I think that's why we work so much.
Yeah.
Similar in some ways, opposite in the others. But I just really, really hope she doesn't embrace that, like, what if it doesn't work? I hope she takes that. And you'd agree.
Oh, yeah, big time, yeah.
It will work. What if it does?
Yeah.
Because life's hard enough as it is without putting a downer on yourself.
Yeah. I also hope that she's creative.
Yes.
We're very creative people.
Oh, me and Dan both wanted to be successful Hollywood actors, right? I wanted to be Margot Robbie. Dan wanted to be Robert De Niro. And we've both said...
Robert De Niro?
You don't want to be Robert De Niro?
No.
Who doesn't want to be Robert De Niro?
My acting, who I used to look up to was Robert Carlyle when I was a young actor.
But that's actually quite realistic.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
That's quite realistic. But me and Dad have always said she will be an actor.
Yeah.
She'll be a pop star like Sabrina Carpenter or Britney Spears, or she'll be an actor.
She'll never speak to us and we'll be like, fucking little thing did it.
Because we never achieved those dreams.
Hey, listen, Lauren was an extra on Coronation Street. I said a line. I had a
You were in
couple of
Heartbeat
scenes,
at 2 years old.
You know?
So we've done our fair share of acting, you could say. You more so than I.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope she's creative and I
Yeah,
hope she just wants to do what she wants. I will not be that mum where they're like, no, you go out and you do law at university. You do the right job, because
Yeah.
I've been fine and you've been fine.
I hope as well, and I might shoot myself in the foot for saying this. Like, we were out in the Arndale the other day, and we're not having a boy. We're not having a boy, and we walked past Foot Asylum, and it was just like black tracksuits, great, and I'm like, wear dungarees, like.
So when we
you're a
found out
kid.
we were pregnant, Dan very much, I don't care what you say, you wanted a boy.
Yeah.
And I obviously really wanted a girl. Would we have been happy with the other? Absolutely.
Unbelievably, yeah.
Because it doesn't matter. But I was like, girl, I want a girlie, and you a boy.
I mean, I'll happily admit it, for selfish reasons, because I wanted that, and I get you can do this with a girl, but I wanted that relationship that I didn't get with my dad.
Yeah, absolutely.
So for like the NFL and this and that, but the more, because we're a very girl-heavy family, like my niece Daisy, I had that relationship with her. I watched wrestling with her. I watched the NFL with her.
When Bella comes here, I've always got Freaky Friday on, and Wild Child and stuff like that. I think your children, they'll just take after what you love. Like, I know girls who were into like Point Break with Patrick Swayze because of their dads and Green Street and shit like that, and she'll be into Man United and Green Bay.
I wouldn't inflict Man United on this one.
What does she support? City then?
That ain't happening either.
So she's a Man United fan.
Yeah.
She's already got her first Man United
She actually has. She's got Bean 25 on the back.
I don't know where I was going with the whole what gender we wanted. Again, baby brain, but that was what we wanted.
Yeah, that's
originally.
If we had a preference, but then I think we had a preference up until we found out the gender.
Funnily enough, ChatGPT told me this bean was a girl.
Yeah, it did, yeah.
And ChatGPT did not back down on that. Every time I showed it a new scan, it was like, it's suggesting girly from the nub theory, the skull theory, and the Ramsey theory. The Ramsey one's the 6 to 7 weeks, the early one, and the other two are like 12 weeks onwards. And then someone let me onto a forum on Facebook where it's like, Nub and Ramsey theory experts, they all said girl. So I did just put I did put my first bean into there anonymously and then on ChatGPT, and it said it was a boy. Yeah. And it just brought me a little bit of comfort.
Yeah.
I always said Dan would have boy, girl or girl, boy. I feel like you'd take after your dad.
Yeah.
Your dad's dad.
I had, like I say, I had preference up until I found out the gender, and then I was like, yeah, I don't care anymore.
Yeah, I think that's where I might have been going. I think like you had a preference on a boy, but I do think you're quite a girl dad.
Yeah, I mean, because of the whole Disney stuff and everything like that, she will be
Oh,
in
that
Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique and all that.
yeah, that's where I was going. So when we was on the Disney cruise, we didn't know the gender,
No, we didn't. No.
and you were well more into the girly baby stuff.
There's more stuff to do with a girl in places like that.
I was crying at Rah Rah meeting.
Yeah.
You might follow Harley and Dre in Rah Rah. Oh my God, I was crying when she met Tiana. It was the most magical thing I've ever
Yeah.
seen. And Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique is so cute. I know boys can go in there, but
Yeah.
the girls get glitter and they get all the hair up and everything, so it's dead cute. Next question is, and everyone asked if we have a middle name. We're thinking Edith.
Yeah.
It's my grandma's middle name because we've got Rita. We're not putting Rita in there. We're not putting Susan in there.
No.
And we're not putting Janice.
No.
Barbara.
No.
They're the only names, really.
They're very old. I'm going to say we're picking Edith, but I think Edith is the nice middle name.
Yeah, so something Edith Hambridge we're thinking.
Yeah.
Ooh. Will you show baby girl on social media? Tough one.
Tricky one, isn't it?
I'm going to say, before I shoot myself in the foot, yes, I will show baby on social media to a point.
I was going to say, I think since finding out we're pregnant, we've had very strong opinions across all of it. So there's been some times where we're like, 100%, we're going to vlog everything, blah, 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 blah. And then there's been situations where we're like, actually, she's not going to be on it at all. And then we've sat in the middle and gone, oh, yeah, okay. So I think we've come to a mutual agreement that she's not a marketing tool. She's not there to get a job. But because we do vlog our lives, she will be in content, but she's not going to be the content.
Yeah, so I don't really want people coming up to us in a public place and being like, oh my God, Nancy,
Absolutely
I'm such a big fan of you. Like, we should be the front and centre of our content like we always have been. And she's our little sidekick.
Not even because of, I've always said this, not because of an ego thing or it's my social media or whatever. I've always had the mindset of, she might not want to do this when she gets up. Mm-hmm. She might grow old.
When she gets up.
You know what I mean? She might get to 18 or 19 or whatever and say, do you know what? It's been my life dream to be a policewoman. I've always wanted to do that. And she goes to the job interview and that, I'm sorry, you can't because you got or whatever. I'd feel devastated that I've done that to her. I'd be like, I've robbed you of your dream for TikTok. But
well, she will be on our platform.
You know, but
I always think you've got to be careful what you say because everyone will be like, remember on your podcast when you said this?
No, but I mean about making it her centre.
Yeah.
That's, no.
She won't have her own account.
No.
Under any circumstances. I don't want people coming up to us and being like, massive fan of you, because I feel like that's weird. Yeah. I want her to be in every single video I want her in will be with us.
Yeah. And it'd just be normal everyday content, baking and...
I'm a normal person and I watch kids like, let's say, Cozy on TikTok, obsessed with the kid. I'm obsessed with like Poppy and Jay and all of them. But I'm a normal person, so I watch them normally. But then I see comments and they're like, who's saving these videos? And there's about, 4,000 billion trillion saves. And some of them have got to be the weirdos of the internet. They have to be. And that really freaks me out. But I can't say that we won't post all of our Christmas stuff and all of our farm days out.
Stuff like that is fine. I think that is fine. It's like doing a whole movie when you were a kid. But I think actively making them front and centre of it all, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
And I get why some people would. I'm not having a go with them. But just a personal thing, I'm like, I don't need to do that. I don't want to do that.
But I don't also think I'm the sort of person that's going to blur out their face.
No, we wouldn't do that.
No. So that's where we're at with that one.
Yeah.
I've had that question quite a lot, to be honest.
It's hard. Yeah.
Do we have a birth plan / are you nervous for birth?
Our birth plan currently is Lauren's going to feel the pain, she's going to squeeze it out, and then we'll go.
Thanks for that. Love it.
That's our plan.
Yeah, that would be your plan.
I might take my PS5, plug it in a corner of the room.
You're a knob.
Rocking.
No, we don't have a birth plan.
No,
we haven't
we
really got that far with the midwife yet, though, have we?
They've asked us, because we live in Greater Manchester, which hospital we would like to give birth in, but that's about it, really.
Yeah, if anyone's got any recommendations on Manchester hospitals, we have been warned away from Bolton Hospital.
Yeah, a few people. Even the midwife was like,
Yeah,
maybe
weird
not
that one. Has
Bolton.
anyone had any bad experiences with Bolton Hospital? Burnley Hospital, funnily enough, gets amazing reviews. But we don't have
Salford
anywhere near
Royal's
it.
great, but he doesn't have doctors there. So if anything happened, they'd blue light you to St Mary's in town, I think.
I was saying to Dan's mum earlier, the more I think about a birth plan, like hitting a birth in, and just the more I think about what I need to do in birth, and I know I'm going to have to at some point, start freaking myself out. I'm very nervous. You all know I hate injections. You all know I hate pain. I'm a wuss with anything. And I keep looking down and going, so you're the size of a banana now. How are you coming out? And then it's going to be a watermelon at some point.
And with the greatest love in the world, I will not watch that. I get squeamish.
You've got to watch your daughter come into the world.
I won't. I'll be at the head. I will not be there.
At my head.
Sorry. We were watching telly the other week, and I think it was Love Island, and after it, who's that influencer that has...
Olivia Atwood.
She was doing some plastic surgery thing, and this woman was like getting a bit... I was like, I can't watch it.
Yeah.
I'll pass out. I can't see
You're
it.
going to cut the cord?
Yeah. With one eye closed.
Yeah, I kind of get that. And everyone said, do you want epidural? And I'm like, what? Yeah, that needle, that's really long and goes into your spine. Okay, so I've not thought about it yet. If anyone's got any recommendations, feel free to comment them on this podcast. Like I said, obviously, we'll put it on YouTube and everything. And I will read through the comments. Feel free to message me if you've got any tips, tricks that are not going to freak
Other
me
than
out.
just push.
Other than just push, yeah. I definitely don't want a home birth. That is not for me.
No, I don't want that mess on the carpet. Type B girl, it'd be there for a month. She'd be like, oh, I'll get round to it.
Oh, shut your face. And I would love a water birth. I think I would go for a water birth, but I think
they
a lot...
look cool.
They look cool, do
They
they?
do, it's just a big bath, isn't it?
Yeah, but a lot of people say, listen, it doesn't really always work out like that, so we'll see. Who do you think baby will look most like?
Ooh.
You've literally helped our entire podcast with these questions, guys. Thank you.
Lauren was a funny looking kid. So.
You can... I will show everyone what you looked like as a baby. I think I horrified your mum earlier because I was like,
cute.
Dan was the funniest looking kid out of all of them.
I was not.
Out of all 4 kids, you were the funniest looking kid. No, you were. You got cute at about 2, 3 when you got your little freckles and that. You were a funny looking baby, I'm sorry.
Have you seen that nose? You grew into it. Don't you worry.
I'm not even being an egotistical girly here. I was well cute. Okay.
Hopefully me. Moving on.
Hopefully me. Okay. Do we want more than one child?
2, I think.
2's the limit. Yeah. And I know that for a fact, like, and I might not even want one after this one. I've said that to you, haven't I? I've prepared you for that.
I've always said it's been my dream to be a dad. I've always wanted to be a dad. And if I only got one, I'm cool with that.
She's kicking now. She's saying, don't you give me a shitty little sibling. I don't want it.
I'm happy with that, Jess.
She's not called Jessie, you knob.
One sec. Make sure we're still recording. We're still recording. We've got like 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes.
Oh, have we?
Yeah.
So 2 would be my maximum, but we're going to get married first. So only this baby will be at the wedding.
2 would be a dream. If everything's okay with 1, I'm cool with that. Don't bother me.
So we're getting married June 2027. So we're hoping to try again after that. And then that means Bean will be 1.5 years old.
Yeah.
Will you be strict parents, and what are your strong rules? I know mine. So I think I'll be stricter than Dan, and I think he'll undermine me a lot because he's literally a knob.
No.
You will be like, don't listen to your mum.
No.
She's well
You
stressed.
do this, you'd be like, your dad's being grumpy today. And I'm like, why?
No, your bad thing is you wind kids up, and then
It's fun.
and then they automatically come to me.
I grew up in a house of nieces, nephews, tormenting kids is hilarious.
Yeah, so Dan's the tormentor. He's not the strict one. He's just the mean one. Like our niece Kaya, she's always like, Lauren, tell Dan he's naughty, because you
It's
literally
funny.
steal her little cat teddy every time she comes round.
You put it on a light and she can't
Lauren,
get it.
Dan has stolen my cat twice. My strict thing is, and I know I sound like an idiot, I know I do. Everyone says it. Everyone goes off it when the kid's born. I really want to stick to not being an iPad mum.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Like, and I'm not even just saying it. I'd rather they watched a film or they watched something
Yeah.
rather than the shite that is on YouTube. And I am, you will read to that child like there's no tomorrow. I know you will.
Yeah, I think I get why people do it. I've grown up with kids.
Oh, I'm not judging. They're well
No.
annoying.
But I just wouldn't.
I want to hope and pray. I try my best not to shove an iPad on them and go, see ya.
Yeah.
I want family Sundays, making pancakes.
In fairness, our niece Kaya, she's not an iPad kid. And she's quite intelligent for her age, I think. And sometimes I do think, is that because you're not...
Every now and again, she will be like, I want Pepper on the iPad. And
Oh, yeah, like she watches telly. What were we watching with her this morning?
Zootropolis.
So she watches TV, but it's not having that constant thing in front of her face.
Oh, John's done such a good job with her. She sings Avril Lavigne Girlfriend.
Yeah,
she
she
sings
does, yeah.
Complicated. Like, she knows all the naughties part, but it's my kid through and through. She loves Moana,
Yeah, she does.
Frozen, Rapunzel, all of that. So, yeah, that's my strict rule.
I think strict rule, tidy up after yourself.
Yeah, and we all know that will be strict. Poor kid.
No, but I'm like, I know because I've worked in a primary school and stuff like that. So I know when these kids go to nursery and stuff, they're made to tidy up.
Tidy up time.
Tidy up. We've had our fun right now. Let's tidy up. So
What the hell?
when you go in a house and there's like Lego everywhere, and I'm like, no. They know how to do
Was
this.
that la 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 la?
Yeah, you used to
We
do
go around the world la la.
You'd be like, days of the week. Days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday.
Oh, I've never
There's
heard
Thursday
these.
and there's Friday. And then the Saturday. Days of the week.
Okay, that you missed out Sunday, but anyway.
No, because you start there's Sunday and there's Monday. So they know how to do this. So if you get the Lego out, have a great time, but you tidy it up.
Yeah, tidy it up. And then I love watching gentle parenting videos, and I think I will take little bits of things from that because I'm well stressy. I'll try.
You will, but
Okay. But I did see a video the other day where it was little sister, big sister. Big sister was about 5, little sister was about 3, and obviously big sister looks after little sister. Little sister got this massive plate of eggs and sausage and everything, and she was chomping away, like eating a meal. And the older one was like, I'm not eating this, I want donuts. And her mum was like, you're not having donuts, you're not eating. And literally stood by it, didn't even give her the time of day. Next minute, she's like fuming that her little sister's eating all this, and then just because her mum didn't give in, she ate it. So I'm a bit more of a, I ain't giving in. You don't want sausage and eggs? You ain't eating, honey. Starve.
sausage and eggs.
Whatever. She didn't want to be left out, but she wanted donuts. And her mum was like, you're not having donuts. We don't have donuts. So it's either you eat what you're given or you don't eat.
Yeah, I get that. That's the way we rolled in the 90s.
Simple. Does Bump have a nickname? Yes, Bean.
Bean.
First bean was a bean, second bean's a bean, little bean. Postpartum rules, essentially.
I don't know what that means.
Postpartum's after pregnancy.
Oh.
So it means like, do you have any strict rules on family coming round, kissing the baby, all of that?
I think maybe because I've grown up with kids, like if you've been outside, wash your hands before you're older, maybe.
Yeah, I see a lot of videos where they're like, don't come in and do this with my child, don't come in and do that. And I get it, but I honestly can't be honest. I like company. So as soon as I've had that baby, I'm going to be like, guys, come and see her.
I
She's
think
well
as well,
cute.
because she's due in November, we're going to be in that Christmas bubble where you're going to be seeing people, watching movies, doing stuff. So
I think potentially give us a few days, so like 2-3
obviously,
days.
but then I'm not going to be like, it's Christmas time and people can't come in the house. That'd be weird.
No, so a lot of people say like they can't see him. People can't see him for like a week or whatever. Like people have got really strict rules So a lot of family will come round and like...
I kind of get that.
We don't have rude family, really, where they'd be invasive of your space. We've got a lot of family where they'd come in and be like, do you want us to wash up for you? Do you want us to cook for you?
I visited all my nieces in hospital.
Yeah.
Like, I went to hospital to see
It's
them.
when you get home, I think, and they're a bit germs and stuff like that.
No, I can't. Yeah, I get that. I kind of get that.
Oh God, I hadn't even thought about stuff like that. I'm not
I've
even
not.
gonna lie. And then the last one is, how have you felt travelling? And this has been a very common one because we've obviously been to America early stages.
I think
been to Turkey.
after Green Bay, we had a little bit of, you weren't feeling too great.
I had a bit of brown in my knickers when I got home
Yeah.
from a Green Bay.
When we went for the draft. So I think after Green Bay, we both made the decision. We were like, you know, is jet lag worth going through this? Is going to America really worth having that anxiety? And we were like, no.
So we've decided not to do long haul.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I was getting at. We kind of made the mutual agreement of like 4 hours and then done.
So we've just been to Turkey. We are going on a Babymoon. Woohoo! Thanks, Tui. So we're going to Greece. We've chosen Crete. Cannot bloody wait. And then we've decided
We're thinking.
On potentially one last Disney trip to Paris before Baby Bean is here and I can't fly. Now everyone messaged me being like, honey, you could drive to Paris.
Yeah, you actually could. You get a train.
Yeah, but I think we're looking into Disney.
We're looking at it just because when the little children go back to school, it's dirt cheap.
Yeah, and Dan literally never stops talking about Disney. You're obsessed with the place.
But I think after that, that is done.
Yeah, so if we did go Disney, and it'd be the first week of September, I'm about 28, 29 weeks, and I think you can fly till 34.
Yeah.
But then after that, yeah, we won't be going away again.
To be honest, I think even after Greece, I wouldn't do a 3-4 hour flight after that.
No.
I'd be like, nah, it's not worth it.
Babymoon, potentially a last 3-day Disney trip. We're done. We are nesting, ready for baby.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of friends that have given birth early, like 5 weeks, 4 weeks early. So she could be an October baby.
That's what I mean. Like, we're still... So I painted a bedroom yesterday. We've got to put furniture up and...
Get ready.
Yeah, we've got to do all sorts.
But do we think she's going to be an October baby? Or is she going to be a November baby? She's due bang slap middle of November.
And the thing is as well, I want to enjoy that instead of feeling like we're rushing it because we're like, oh, we're doing this in a couple of weeks. And I'm like, I just want to enjoy.
We just want to get the house cosy and
Yeah.
nice. So, thank you for all your questions.
Yeah, it's been great.
It's been great. Hope we've answered majority of things about baby. Let us know if you've got any tips, tricks, parenting advice. Don't tell us off because we are first timers here.
If you try and tell us off, I'm going to be very honest with you. We're going to look at the comment and go, what a weirdo, and then carry on. Scrolling.
Yeah.
So,
because we're all first time mums at some point. Everybody does things different. Some people bottle feed, some people breastfeed, some people don't want family round, some people do. Like, everybody is different.
Yeah.
Learn to accept another opinion.
and as well, I think my mum's told me this, and I'm sure Janice and Susan have said the same to you.
Check, we're still recording.
There isn't, yes, we're coming up to 50 minutes. There isn't a rule book. So my mum said today about, like, we were talking about something. It was like, oh yeah, you couldn't do that back in my day. But some people, when I've done baby videos on TikTok, and they're like, you can't do that. I'm like,
I remember growing up, it was
Get
this thing,
grip.
you didn't eat runny eggs, but now you can have runny eggs as long as the lion stamp's on the egg box. Like, everything's different. Rita didn't think I could have cheese and stuff like that. Everything's different now. Oh my God, I've been told I can't have prawn crackers. Wingstop, it's been mental in my inbox. Mr. Whippy ice cream because of the bacteria. I just follow the NHS guidelines.
Yeah,
Some people
yeah.
get told they can't have coffee, but my midwife and my NHS say 2 to 3 cups a day, small cups. And I have like one every now and again, don't I?
yeah, you've pretty much stopped drinking it.
Yeah, I just think we're first timers. We're following what we want to follow. And like, your mum didn't breastfeed. My grandma feels very strongly about breastfeeding if I can do it.
Yeah.
Rita didn't breastfeed all 4 children, and you've all turned out absolutely crackers. So maybe I should breastfeed. I'm joking. Lol. So yeah, advice is welcome
Yeah.
to an extent if you're being helpful and you're giving advice. But if you're like, don't need that, oh my God, you're terrible parents, enough. Anything else you'd like to add, love? I would like to high five you that we've just recorded a podcast.
Oh, let's see if she uploads another one. Because it isn't me, trust me.
Guys, I'm sorry about my blip at the beginning. I've got really bad baby brain, haven't I?
Yeah.
I keep saying stuff to Dan and he's like, you said that. And I'm like, no, I didn't. And he's like, no, you did.
No, you did.
You did. And I'm just losing it.
I would like to end this on by just saying, anybody that is out there supporting a partner on their pregnancy journey.
Oh, shut the
hard. I feel for you. I'm there with you. Solidarity, because trust me, I feel your pain.
But then also feel our pain. We're tired every day. I can't even go to the supermarket and be like, I can eat lasagna today because I've got to physically think about what I can eat. I've still got morning sickness at 25 pissing weeks.
Yeah.
Right?
And you don't stop telling me.
Dan, do you know how uncomfortable it is to sleep? I'm tired all the time. Dan, don't start. Because if I'm going to buy one of them contraction machine.
Oh, what machine?
Contraction machines.
There you go.
I'm going to stick it to you and put it on the highest setting and watch you suffer.
I can handle it.
You can't handle it.
It's great.
Okay, Dan literally cries at needles, so let's show him the epidural needle, shall we?
You don't. That's
Yes, you do.
That's.
But guys, thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching Podcast Day.
And subscribe. Subscribe. Leave a comment. Like.
Click the link and follow. Ka-ching.
Because my thing sometimes is I'm like, nobody wants this podcast. Just give us a bit of validation, guys.